Welcome ladies and gentlemen to day 3 on board our first ever Royal Caribbean cruise on Allure of the Seas. Today we are at Royal Caribbean's private island of Perfect Day at Coco Cay, where we're going to find out how this island compares to Disney's private islands. Then we're going to head back on board the ship for a wild pirate parade and experience the wildest adult entertainment we've ever seen. All that in today's video and so much more, up next. Good morning ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to day 3 of our Royal Caribbean cruise on board Allure of the Seas. Today is a very special day. We are here at Perfect Day at Coco Cay for the first time ever. I am so excited to get off the ship and explore a brand new private island. We were going to start our day off at Windjammer, but as we got off the elevator at the front of the ship, right above the solarium, there was an employee there that said, hey, Windjammer is a little bit crazy right now. We have the same food one deck down in the solarium for breakfast if you're wanting to go. So we said perfect. So now we're down here grabbing some breakfast before we get off to explore Perfect Day at Coco Cay. I am so excited, guys. Let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and finish our breakfast and get on downstairs. I have a biscuit with some gravy, hash brown, some ham from the slicing station, some eggs, waffle. I have some salmon over here, and I wanted to try a donut just to see how good it was. So basically what they did was they turned Samba Grill into a breakfast buffet, and it makes complete and total sense. They have a buffet line back there that they use for the Samba Grill restaurant, and they have space over here, so why not utilize it as a full-blown breakfast buffet? You can see we have some fruits over here, some parfaits, we have some danishes and donuts over here. I can see some of the smoked salmon on the other side, and then it looks like we have all of our breakfast classics that you saw in yesterday's video over here as well. As we make our way to the very back of the ship, this is a great opportunity to show off some of the pool areas when there's no one in here. It's really nice, really big pool. We have a couple of hot tubs on either side over here as well, and I do believe we have another pool on the opposite side over there too. Over here, as we make our way towards the back, we have a look at the kids' splash pad. It's really bright and colorful. I think that's an octopus over there, or it's supposed to be an octopus. Plenty of places for them to run around and get wet. There's also a small little kiddie pool back there. And a hot tub. And on this beautiful morning at Perfect Day, we are docked next to Odyssey of the Seas. And here we are, guys. Our first ever look at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Cay? It can be used either way. Honestly, it's not as big as I thought it was gonna be. In pictures, it looks a lot bigger. Not gonna lie. But I'm not complaining. This is awesome. You can see we have a nice long-ish pier over here. I mean, I was about to say, comparing it to Lighthouse Point, the pier is not nearly as long, and it's got shade. Hello, Disney. You can get on that. But also, like, the most noticeable thing, the Thrill Water Park. Take a look at that. That is one of the tallest water slides in all of North America. We also have a hot air balloon over here, kind of similar to what you can find over at Disney Springs. I can't wait to get off and check this out. So in case you guys are curious, we did come down to the boardwalk and go to the very back of the ship over here to get that shot of Perfect Day. You can go back here, get a couple pictures, and then go on down to the gangway. Here's a look at an empty aqua theater during the day, and then we have the rock climbing walls over here, which I like the little detail of the lizards and climbing up the side of the wall over here, because they're... There's one up top. Oh yeah, there's one all the way up top over here. Right, boom, right there. Because their pads are sticky, so of course they can, you know, climb up walls like that. It's really cool. I like that detail. But with all that being said, guys, enough with being on board the ship. Let's go ahead down to the gangway and get off and have a perfect day. Oh my goodness. I feel so small right now. This is wild. 2 massive cruise ships right next to each other. This is nuts. Look at us, we're tiny. This Royal Caribbean International sign on the sides of the ships are flipping huge. And of course, as we make our way down the pier, we have a fantastic opportunity to get a look at the aft of the ship where it says Allure of the Seas, and over here where it says Odyssey of the Seas. Just take a look at that, guys. I never in a million years thought that this would be my view. I thought that I was gonna be sailing Disney Cruise Line my entire life, and I've only seen pictures of this. This is wild, and I am so incredibly happy that I did this. Look at how big this thing is. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's grab a couple photos and keep going. Okay, so I'm 99% sure Disney is gonna do this at some point, but the real question is, why haven't they done it yet? And how hard would it be to install things like this on the long pier to Lookout Cay? Like, it was so simple. We've all seen pictures of Perfect Day, and as soon as we saw the long pier, everyone was like, why can't they install shades like this? Still a question of mine. I also love the little painted triangles on the ground too. It kind of matches the shade up top. It's just colorful. It adds a pop of color and I like it. And with that, after a very short walk, we are off the pier and officially on Perfect Day at Coco Cay. We have some Junkanoo dancers over here as soon as we get off. That's really cool. And over here we have the entrance to Thrill Water Park, which is an extra cost activity here on Coco Cay, and it can vary in price. So make sure you look for deals if you are planning on coming here, if this is something that you're interested in. It can get really expensive though. So here's a look at the map of Perfect Day. This place, despite it being like small overall, is massive. It has a lot to do. There's also a tram service that takes you around the island as well, which is super interesting. We have a bunch of different little lagoons, different beaches. There's the beach club over there. We have another beach over here. We have the adult only, like, paid extra hideaway beach. There's so much to see and do. I don't think we're gonna get it all done today. So over here at the first tram station, you can go to the Coco Beach Club, South Beach, Chill Beach, and the Shore Excursions area. So it is worth noting that if you are wanting to take a tram somewhere else on the island, it is going to be a little bit of a wait. We've been here for a little over 10 minutes now, and they're saying that it should be about another 10 before the next tram comes. It's worth noting that the hideaway has trams for days because it's an extra paid area. So, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. It's just a little on the frustrating side, but it looks like we have another tram over here, so that 10-minute wait probably wasn't that accurate, but we'll see. We have two separate lines. One is going to Chill Island and the Oasis Lagoon, and the other one is going to South Beach. So we have one line over here, one line over there for two different locations. So we'll see where this tram goes. Yeah, just as an example, the Hideaway Beach line, they have 3 trams there. One's full, 2 waiting, and then you have a long line over here. So just be aware, it can be a little frustrating, but just be patient. We're gonna ride the tram once and see how long it takes and where it exactly takes us, and we'll let you know if it's worth it to wait here for a tram or if it's better to just walk. All right, made it to our first stop of Oasis Lagoon, the largest like freshwater pool in the Caribbean or Bahamas. We're in the Bahamas. Holy cow. Yeah, this thing is huge. Look at that, it goes down that way, it keeps going down that way. It looks like there's a 0 entry down at the far end down there. We have a swim up bar over here. This is cool. We even have a couple of loungers that are like half in the water. So if you only want your booty to get wet, you can chill out over there. This is awesome. I heard the water here is really cold though. So let's go ahead and dip our toes in and see if that's true. And then we'll carry on and we'll probably come back a little bit later. Okay, I have my feet in the water. It is cold. No. Absolutely not. That is too cold. What in the world? I'm sure on a really hot summer day, the water heats up on its own, but this is not it. Oh, no. Okay, I honestly expected the water out here on the beach to be a little bit warmer. No, it's about the same temperature as the pool. What the heck? It is cold. Also, these little like daybed things, they're like $400 each, which is wild. And those cabanas out there are like thousands. You could spend more on a cabana than you did on your actual cruise out here. That's nuts. But still, it's really nice. It's beautiful. There's a nice breeze. The water's just really cold. So we can't really enjoy that. Let's keep walking. Okay, so we were just over here by the beach games area and Chill Island. We have the cabanas over here. We have the day beds. We are currently right here. We have another lagoon area over here, which is kind of off in that direction. And then I want to check out Harbor Beach over here because I saw some really nice pictures from over here because you get a look at the ships down yonder this way. So let's check out what's over here. We also have a snack shack right there. Really want to go over there for food. Yeah, let's continue exploring a bit more down this way. So we have a cabana exclusive section over here. These aren't overwater cabanas, obviously. These are just regular land cabanas. I'm sure they might be a little bit cheaper than the overwater ones. Anyways, they have their own little area over here. And then right over this way is the kayak launch. So you can go kayaking out on the water over there. You can see all the kayakers down yonder that way. They're having a great time. And then we have another lagoon over here with a bunch of chairs and umbrellas. It's honestly really nice. It is gorgeous. It's just a shame that the water's too cold. Well, this is really cool. They have like a whole little bohemian shopping area. A bunch of different little stores with t-shirts and beach wear. They even have sunscreen, snorkel gear. They have dresses and sarongs and stuff. But yeah, they've got a bunch of little stalls here selling different things. Prices are expensive though. Coda just went over to look at sunscreen and it was $35. So be prepared. Oh my goodness. Check this out, guys. Look at this view. This is a picture perfect view of both of the ships. We have the Odyssey and Allure. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. That's like a thumbnail photo right there. Holy cow. Look at the North Star on Odyssey. Holy cow. That is freaking massive. And then like on sea days, you can pay extra to have it swing over the side of the ship too. Ooh, lordy. Okay, as we make our way back up to the upper beaches, let's go ahead and give you guys a quick tour of the Chill Grill. This is one of several major food locations here on Perfect Day. Starting off over here, we have our juice stations. These are complimentary. We have lemon, lime, strawberry, kiwi, tropical mango, and of course, water. We have a bar just down there. Of course, those drinks are not included. We have a dessert station over here, which includes cookies, brownies. We have some fruits over here on this side, and then on the opposite side, we have even more fruits, including pineapple, mango, watermelon. We do have a salad station over here, which has a couple of classics: potato salad, Caesar salad, mixed greens. We have some mixed vegetables as well. Same thing over here. We have a sandwich station over here, which has portobello and mozzarella sandwich, a Cuban sandwich, a shaved ribeye steak sandwich. And we, of course, have the same things over here as well, but these look amazing. Oh my goodness. I am a sucker for a good Cuban sandwich as well. These all look good. Over here in the center, we have a selection of grilled items, including French fries. This looks like chicken over here. We have grilled corn. Moving on down, we have some chicken sandwiches. We, of course, have hamburgers and cheeseburger patties. We have hot dogs as well. Moving a little bit further down, we have a taco station. We have flour tortillas over here. You have chicken carnitas, you have pork carnitas, and you have steak carnitas as well. You have black beans and Mexican rice. You can load up your tacos with as much as you want. And what would a taco be without toppings? We have lettuce, cheese, cilantro, salsa, sour cream, guacamole, peppers, and lime. And of course, what vacation would be complete without complimentary ice cream? You have vanilla, chocolate, and swirl. And of course, this place is massive, so what you see on one side, you can also get on the other. And not to worry, there's plenty of seating all the way around. They just got random chickens here. What the heck? We're walking through and just Coda yells, "Hi!" So I look and there's a chicken. Why are there chickens here? It's better than flies though, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, they eat flies.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Disney needs to invest in some chickens for Lookout. Okay, so we've made our way to the Snack Shack, and over here at the Snack Shack, they are known for their Shack crispy chicken sandwiches. It's in the Cruise Food Hall of Fame. I've heard a lot of great things about it. I can't wait to try it. Also, we have mozzarella sticks. I just kind of spilled my marinara sauce, but they have mozzarella sticks here. This isn't stuff that you can find on Castaway or Lookout Cay. And what's even better, funnel cake. They have mini funnel cakes here, and all of this is complimentary. You don't have to pay an added charge for that, and that is amazing. So let's go ahead and try this chicken sandwich. I don't have any like toppings or anything on it. I'm just gonna try it on its own, and then I'll add toppings, but let's go ahead and give it a try. That is really good. Really good, and it's not spicy either. I hate the spicy chicken sandwiches that we sometimes get on Lookout Cay and Castaway Cay. They're a little too spicy. I just want a chicken sandwich that's not really that spicy. Go ahead and try the mozzarella sticks. Again, something that you can't find on Castaway or Lookout Cay. As soon as I heard that they had mozzarella sticks here, I knew I had to try it. 10 out of 10 mozzarella sticks. That cheese pull was really good too. All in all, fantastic. I can't wait to finish this. Also, in case you guys were curious, the funnel cake is just okay. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's still a funnel cake, and I'm glad that it's an option here. So we spent our morning relaxing on the front half of the island closer to the ships, and we were kind of put off by the crowd levels over there. With 2 massive ships in, it makes sense that the island would be busy, but we were looking for somewhere quieter and less busy. Our friend Brian from Views and Cues recommended that we try South Beach, so we hopped on a tram after lunch and headed that way. Okay, this is more like it. This is more my speed. Look at the crowd levels over here compared to all the way down there. So that's South Beach, and we got off of a tram further down that way. We walked this way beyond the cabanas. You can see the sign over there that says Cabana Guest. We walked further this way past that, and we have another little public beach area before we have more like little daybed areas. And check out how many people are over here. Much quieter. I love this. This is my speed. We can check out the water over here. Hopefully it's warmed up a little bit since the morning. Excuse me, Mr. Chicken. What do you think you're doing? Shack Shack told me that they were low on chicken wings. You should probably run away. So in case you guys are looking for the most chill area, here's the tram station over here, and there's a line to get back onto the tram. But when you get off of the tram over here at South Beach, you're gonna see all these cabanas in front of you. You can go down over here to the right and go all the way down into the Cove Beach area, and that's where we were hanging out. That's where they had the least people and it was most chill. Okay, so earlier today I showed you guys a chicken sandwich. When I went over there, I asked for a Shack chicken sandwich, and I wasn't paying too much attention. I was just told I needed to get a Shack chicken sandwich, and they handed me a plain chicken sandwich. I thought that that's what I was supposed to get, but no, I was wrong. The Shack chicken sandwich is supposed to have lettuce, tomato, and a special sauce. I didn't get that, and after talking to my friend Brian, he's like, no, you got the wrong sandwich. So I went back and I found the proper sandwich that's got lettuce, tomato, and a special sauce. So let's go ahead. It's also got pickles on it too. I'm not that big of a fan of pickles, but I'm gonna push through it and I'm gonna try it and see what I think. So the plain chicken sandwich is good, but this one is definitely better. Make sure you get a Shack chicken sandwich and make sure it's got all the condiments on it. This is pretty good. And with that, our time here at Perfect Day at Coco Cay has come to an end. We could stay here longer, but as you guys can see, we have some dark clouds coming in. We started the day off nice and sunny, but it is cloudy, and we already know the rain is coming, so a lot of folks are making their way back to their respective ships. I still can't get over just how massive our ship is compared to the Odyssey. Like, we are 2 Odysseys put together. Pretty much the same height, but just 2 Odysseys, one right next to the other. That's crazy. It still blows my mind just how massive these 2 ships are. And like walking in between them, it also creates a wind tunnel as well, so it feels really good in between here. But this is crazy. So here's something that kind of disappointed me as I was getting on Allure of the Seas. You see how Odyssey of the Seas has its name written right here? Allure of the Seas doesn't have that, and I think it's because it hasn't gone through its refresh. It was supposed to do its big refresh before COVID, but then COVID hit and it got delayed until like literally a couple months from now. So I feel like on the refresh it's gonna get Allure of the Seas written over here, just like it says Odyssey over here. Okay, so I was only half wrong. You can kind of see it right here, Allure of the Seas, but no, this is what we're looking for. Excuse me? We have an escalator? Babe, what kind of cruise ship technology is this? Disney could never. You know how beneficial an escalator would be on a Disney ship? Holy moly. Hopefully the Adventure has one. So we made it back aboard Allure of the Seas, and something that I didn't mention earlier that I think is really important to mention, wrong way, no, I was following you, is that on Royal Caribbean, your towels are not free to check out. Babe, where are you going? Your towels are not free to like check out on Royal Caribbean. I mean, they kind of are, but it's not like you can do on Disney where you can just take as many towels as you want when you get off on like Castaway, and you can just kind of leave them there, or just, you know, just leave them wherever. Like with Royal Caribbean, you have to actually check them out with your room key, and if you don't return that towel, then they're going to charge you $25. So it's a little bit unfortunate. I really don't like the system, but I mean, if that's how they keep track of their towels and make sure people don't wander off with them, then I guess you got to do what you got to do. But it's just something very important that you guys should know before coming onto Royal Caribbean for the first time, especially if you're used to Disney. Whew, okay, made it back on board the ship. We are showered, dressed, and ready to conquer the rest of the night. We're going to be heading on down to the promenade because apparently there's a parade going on at 4:30. Apparently they do parades on Royal Caribbean. So let's go see what that's all about. Oh, well then, I suppose this might be part of it. I am very much so confused. See, they do have Pirate Night on Royal. Hey yo, that's Captain Crunch. I like your cereal.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the Admiral. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, boys, girls, and all the rest. Greetings, it's I, the Admiral. Hashtag wonderful. Google me, I'm trending worldwide.
Ooh, Admiral!
Yes, ladies, yes, the master's here. I'm here at the helm.
That's the process.
Our mission is clear to bring you sailors, boats, and jets from around the sphere. Under my command, of course. Hear the beat of those drums? Hide your women and head for the other decks. Those are the Vikings, conquerors of the deep blue seas. Fine, just go then. Danger's over, never fear. Ah, the sound of the Arabian Nights. Always sit there, scimitar swinging, sailing. Start try saying that 3 times fast. Sinbad is adventure personified. Oh, hello, beautiful. Hello.
And the spirit of strength and vitality that never remains in on Game of Thrones.
Guess what she said? These human power vessels are left in a race. They model teamwork at a furious pace. Plus, these guys can really come out and run. They have a need for speed.
Just let it be known, I have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Select the dancing and man the cannons. For the dread.
Oh, okay. We just fighting here now.
No! Stop fighting! No, don't do it! Don't do it! Stop!
There's so much happening.
This is
there's a random shark. Oh, he's dead.
This is your captain. I can see you from the bridge. What is going on down there?
I wish I knew.
I command you to stop all this fighting at once. You're on a cruise ship, the biggest in the world, I might add. You should all be celebrating.
Aye, aye, Captain!
All right, we buccaneers, you heard the captain. Let's go. Found your neighbor, wait your friend, kick up your heels and the dogs begin. Chassez right. Chassez left. Back to the hold down, guys.
Wow, what a fantastic parade this afternoon, everybody. Let's hear it this afternoon for our entire entertainment family on board. We have our entertainment activity staff, our youth staff, sports staff, and let's hear everybody for the Amber Theatre cast.
Do you have any idea what we just watched?
It was all the different types of pirates. That's all I got.
A bunch of different types of pirates.
Yes.
Like, what was the story? Like, there was a full-blown endgame battle in front of us. What was that?
Who was the best pirate? I don't know.
I don't know. I enjoyed Captain Crunch. That was cool. I have no words to describe what I just watched. But at the same time, though, I'm not mad about it because it's cool. And you don't see Disney doing anything like that. Like, how does Royal Caribbean have a parade on their ship and Disney doesn't? Like, granted, Disney doesn't have the space to do it, but like, how do they not have something similar? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is wild. That was really cool. Very random, but I'm not mad at it. I appreciated it. That was interesting. It was definitely entertaining. Can we also talk about the plot twist of this thing opening up into a platform? Like, that's separated and a platform rolled out. That is wild. And it looks like we made it to the very back of the ship just in time to see us pull away from Perfect Day. All in all, I had a fun time over there. It wasn't bad. We have the Odyssey of the Seas down there, sailing off into the distance. I wonder where they're heading next. Not entirely sure. But either way, it was still cool to be right next to them for most of the day. And then over here, I think this is Great Stirrup Key. Something I just realized as we're kind of hanging out over the back is that you can look right over the edge, like to the very bottom. You can't really do this on a Disney ship because it kind of angles itself to the back. So it's kind of interesting. Okay, so because this is Coda and I's first ever Royal Caribbean cruise, we know we're not going to get absolutely everything done. So we're not going to try and get absolutely everything done. And that also applies to dinner. We're going to be doing something a little different tonight. We're going to be having dinner at the buffet at the Windjammer, which is something you can do on Royal Caribbean. You can't do it on Disney Cruise Line anymore. Pre-COVID, you could do it on Disney Cruise Line, but not anymore. So yeah, we're going up to deck 16 to the Windjammer for dinner. Let's check it out. All right, now that we're up here at Windjammer, let's see what they got. We have our bread rolls over here. Looks like we have some coleslaw salad and some more salad over here. A little bit of a fruit station. Carving station over there. We have some Jamaican chicken patties, some more kinds of bread over here. Ooh, we have an Asian section with some curry and other Indian foods. We have some Malay chicken and aloe vada. Don't know what that is, but it sounds interesting. Spice pudding contains alcohol and vanilla sauce. Okay. We have some naan bread and chicken korma. We have some grilled fish over here, some kung pao chicken. While there's nobody over here, I can film the desserts. We have some carrot cake, pineapple sunshine cake, royal chocolate cake, a couple of cookies over here, sweet potato pudding, all right, coconut custard tart, and a fruit cake. And fudge brownie. Okay, so basically what they had at the buffet was a mix of Indian food, American food, some Caribbean food, and also Caribbean food. So yeah, so Korean food, American food with the mashed potatoes as well, and then Asian fusion. So I'm actually quite surprised at how busy the buffet is in the evening for dinner. I'm so used to being on Disney Cruise Line where your only options are really main dining room, room service, or the grab-and-go stuff on the top deck. And even then, most of that stuff closes around 6 o'clock. So having this option on Royal Caribbean for a buffet when you already have so many options for food all throughout the ship, it's incredible. I love that, and I really wish Disney would bring back the buffet at night for dinner because, especially for frequent cruisers like us, you know, sometimes you might get tired of a specific restaurant or you might not like the menu at a restaurant. And you could probably, you know, go about saying that, you know, yeah, you can order off menu and you can, you know, order something from another restaurant. If you're in like Animator's Palace, you can order something from Royal Court or vice versa. You know what I mean? I just like having the option of being able to go out to the buffet and just casually go in, eat whatever, as much as I want or as little as I want, and then get out in a timely manner. You're not restricted to just that dinner service and being stuck in that location until the meal concludes, you know? It's just something to think about, and I appreciate that Royal Caribbean has the buffet. It's also worth noting that while sodas aren't complimentary on Royal Caribbean, when you go to a restaurant or a quick service location, they do typically have lemonades, juices, unsweetened tea, and water out for you guys to grab. Alright, babe, guess the towel animal while you look for your room key. Hopefully you have it.
Got it. Dinosaur.
Dinosaur?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna say bear.
So sad.
Oh my god! What was that face? What is that?
He's a fat little penguin.
That's what you're calling him? It's a fat little penguin.
Oh, I love him. Hi, buddy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the elephant lives.
The elephant lives. He's so happy to be here. He's saying uppies. Is he gonna live next to the elephant?
Yeah, I'm having a zoo.
A zoo?
Hi, buddy. You're so dainty.
Scoop him up and put him next to the elephant.
Oh, he's flying. Hi. Look at you.
Now imagine us on like a 7-night cruise or a 14-night with
Can we
Royal.
call it a Gus Garden?
A Gus Garden. Yeah. In case you guys are looking for a pretty decent movie that features Royal Caribbean, what's this movie called? I was just about to recommend it, but I forget what it's called. It's like Love on a Boat or something. Love on Board, something along those lines. Google it. It features Carmen Cortez from Spy Kids and Carlos from
Big Time Rush.
Big Time Rush. There you go. I listen to some of their music sometimes. But yeah, definitely look up this movie. It takes place on Harmony of the Seas. It's actually pretty good. Same class of ship that we're on. So what's it called?
Love at Sea.
Love at Sea. See, we were close. All right, we have made it inside Studio B for Battle of the Sexes, and then after that is Crazy Quest. These are 2 adult exclusive activities that I have heard a lot about on Royal Caribbean. I heard it gets pretty wild, so I can't wait to check these out. Something that you got to think about when you come inside Studio B for any activity is that this is where the ice skating rink is. So it is cold in here. Underneath this floor is ice. So just come prepared and bring a sweater.
So who is going to win the final round? Is it going to be the ladies? Or is it going to be the men? There's only one way to find out. Let's count down in 3, 2, 1, blow! Here we go. Between the legs, that's it. Oh, chest to chest. Come on, ladies. Just go between the legs. They're all outside.
Okay, so Crazy Quest, it's about to get crazy. There are people here that I guess have been on Royal Caribbean before. They're going around forming teams. They're like recruiting people from around the arena and like trying to build the biggest team. And like I've seen a couple videos, so I know that each section is like a team. But this is wild. They are getting into it and recruiting other people before the show even starts. This is nuts.
I'm going to ask you for an item, either the male or the female from the team for each time to bring me the item. And the first team to me with the item gets the most amount of points. The last team to me with the item gets the least amount of points. It's really, really easy. So you want to be first. That's the aim of the game. But let's have a practice to make sure that everybody's on the same page, right? Yes. Nice shirt as well, by the way. Are you ready for our practice? Yes? So, first of all, you need to put the team number in the hands of the female team captain. Make sure she has it. And from within your team, you need to bring me a C-Pass card, a room key. Team 1, Team 2. And we need to see a picture of the White House with a selfie with you and your team waving behind. Next, we're looking for female, this time with a piece of fruit, number in hand with some chewing gum. Male from your team right here, wearing lipstick with a real set of dentures out of the mouth. 1, 2, 5. Female from your team who has a piercing that is not in the ear. 4, barking like a dog. Who let the dog out? 6, 2, 1. Female from your team who has a hidden tattoo. We need to see 2 men from your team right here sharing a pair of pants. Now this time we need to see male with the number in hand with 5 bras not being worn.
There are no words to accurately describe what I just saw and experienced. The adult exclusive entertainment on Royal Caribbean makes the adult exclusive entertainment on Disney Cruise Line look like Disneyland. Oh my God. I saw parts of people's bodies I never expected to see. I saw hand gestures I never expected to see. Words I never expected to hear. I'm just at a loss for words, honestly. But you know what? That was some of the most fun I've ever had on a cruise. The most energy I've ever seen on a cruise. People get into it. Like, really into it. The woman next to us, she came prepared. Like, she knew what everything was going to be. And she brought all the little things. People get serious about Crazy Quest. And that was so much fun. Would we sit in the front row for it next time? No. But it is something that is so much fun and so enjoyable and very much so worth your time. This was a crazy day. A very crazy day. But I want to thank you all so much for watching. We have one more day left on board Allure of the Seas, and tomorrow we have a Nassau day. We're going to be finishing up exploring the rest of the cruise ship, and we're going to be doing a couple more special activities on board the ship tomorrow. So I hope you guys are ready for that. If you guys are looking forward to those videos, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Also, if you enjoyed any bit of today's video, please help us out by leaving a like. I would greatly appreciate it. If you made it all the way until the very end of the video, let me know you guys are the real MVPs by leaving the word perfect down in the comments section below. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video.